Coins are much more than just pieces of metal used to buy things. You know, they are small, durable storytellers that carry the history of a nation in your pocket. Each coin is a tiny time capsule, reflecting the art, economy, and political power of its era. When you hold an old coin, you are holding a piece of the past, a silent witness to the rise and fall of empires, the celebration of independence, and the everyday lives of countless people. The journey of Indian coinage is a perfect example of this. It tells a fascinating story of a nation's transformation from a British colony to a proud independent republic, with each new design and metallic change marking a significant chapter in its history. Before India became a republic in 1950, its currency system was quite different and reflected its colonial past. The money used was part of the British Indian system, which could be a little complex for people to use. The primary unit was the rupee, but it was not divided into 100 parts like it is today. Instead, 1 rupee was equal to 16 annas. Each anna was further divided into 4 pice, and each pice was divided into 3 pies. This meant that 1 rupee was made up of 64 pice, or an incredible 192 pies. This system had been in place for a long time and required people to be good at mental calculations involving fractions. The coins used during this pre-1950 period were distinct in their appearance and material. They prominently featured the portraits of British monarchs, such as King George V and King George VI. This was a clear symbol of British rule over India, a constant reminder of the colonial power that governed the land. The coins were minted in various metals, including silver for the higher value rupee coins, and bronze and cupro-nickel for the lower value anna and pice coins. These coins, with their imperial effigies and intricate designs, tell the story of an India that was on the cusp of a monumental change, waiting to forge its own identity. The designs on these coins were not just about the ruler's portrait, they also included other elements that spoke of the British Empire's reach and authority. For instance, the reverse side of many coins often featured a crown, and the value of the coin written in English, as well as in local scripts like Urdu or Devanagari. This was a practical measure to ensure the coins could be understood and used by the diverse population of the subcontinent. These coins circulated widely across the country, serving as the backbone of the economy for decades, right up until the moment India prepared to step into a new era of self-governance and create a currency that truly represented its own people. With India's independence in 1947 and its transition into a republic on January 26, 1950, the nation embarked on a journey to redefine its identity. One of the most visible and symbolic changes was the introduction of new coinage. It was essential to replace the old coins that bore the portraits of British monarchs with symbols that represented a sovereign democratic India. The first series of coins of the Republic of India was introduced in 1950. This marked a historic moment, as for the first time, the coins in circulation were a product of a free India, designed by and for its own people, signaling a complete break from the colonial past. The most significant change in the new coins was the choice of the national emblem. Instead of a foreign king's face, the coins now proudly displayed the Ashoka lion capital of Sarnath. This powerful symbol, with its 4 lions standing back to back, was chosen to represent India's core values of courage, power, and confidence, as well as its ancient heritage and commitment to peace. On the reverse side, the coins featured a bold depiction of a corn sheaf, symbolizing prosperity and the agricultural backbone of the nation. This imagery was a powerful statement about the new republic's aspirations for growth and self-sufficiency for all its citizens. The 1950 series continued the pre-existing currency structure, meaning the rupee was still divided into 16 annas. The new coins were minted in denominations like 1 pice, half anna, 1 anna, 2 annas, 1/4 rupee, half rupee, and the 1 rupee coin. The materials used were also carefully chosen. The 1 pice coin was made of bronze, the half anna, 1 anna, and 2 annas coins were made of cupro-nickel, and the higher denomination quarter, half, and 1 rupee coins were minted in pure nickel. This ensured a smooth transition for the public, who were already familiar with the sizes and feel of the different coins. These first coins of the Republic of India were more than just currency. They were emblems of freedom. They circulated throughout the country, from bustling cities to remote villages, carrying a message of a new beginning. Every time a person held one of these coins, they were reminded of the nation's hard-won independence and its bright future. The replacement of the king's portrait with the Ashoka lion was a deeply symbolic act, asserting India's sovereignty and its new place in the world. These coins laid the foundation for the modern Indian currency system and remain a cherished part of the nation's numismatic history. While the 1950 coins established India's new identity, the old currency system of rupees, annas, and pice was still considered cumbersome and complicated for modern commerce. The world was moving towards simpler, more logical systems, and India decided to follow suit. In 1957, the country made a monumental shift by adopting the decimal system of currency. This was a major reform aimed at simplifying calculations and aligning the Indian monetary system with international standards. Under this new system, the rupee was now divided into 100 equal parts, a much more straightforward method than the previous 16 annas or 64 pice. This change was a significant step towards modernizing the Indian economy. To help the public transition smoothly to this new decimal system, a new series of coins was introduced. These coins were given a unique name to distinguish them from the old currency. They were called Naya Paisa, which translates to new paisa. This was a clever way to avoid confusion between the old pice and the new paisa, which had different values. The Naya Paisa coins were issued in denominations of 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, and 50. This change required a massive public education campaign to help people understand the new conversion rates and get used to the new coins. But it was a necessary step for economic progress. The introduction of the Naya Paisa series was crucial for everyday transactions. People slowly learned that 100 Naya Paise made 1 rupee, making financial calculations much simpler for everyone, from small shopkeepers to large businesses. For a few years, both the old Anna series coins and the new Naya Paisa coins circulated together to give people enough time to adapt. This dual circulation period was essential in preventing economic disruption and ensuring that everyone could gradually get comfortable with the decimal system. The Naya Paisa coins quickly became a part of daily life, representing India's willingness to embrace change and modernize its institutions. By 1964, the decimal system was well established, and the public had become familiar with the new coins. The term Naya or new was no longer necessary, as the old system was being phased out completely. Therefore, from June 1, 1964, the prefix Naya was officially dropped. The coin was now simply called Paisa. The coins minted from this point onwards carried the denomination as just Paisa or Pice. This marked the final step in India's successful transition to a decimal currency system, a system that remains in place to this day and is fundamental to the country's economic functioning. The journey of the Naya Paisa is a story of a nation's practical and progressive reform. As India moved through the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, the country faced new economic challenges, one of which was the rising cost of metals. The metals used to produce coins, such as cupro, nickel, and bronze, were becoming more expensive. This created a situation where the metallic value of some coins, especially the lower denominations, was getting dangerously close to, or even exceeding, their face value. When this happens, there is a risk that people might melt down the coins to sell the metal for a profit, which would disrupt the currency supply. To prevent this, the government had to make practical decisions about the composition of its coins. In response to these rising costs, India began to experiment with different, more affordable metals. A significant change was the introduction of aluminum for lower denomination coins. Aluminum was much cheaper and lighter, making it an economical choice for minting 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10 Pice coins. Later, as the economy continued to grow and metal prices shifted again, another important change occurred. India started using ferritic stainless steel for its coins, beginning in the late 1980s. This metal was durable, shiny, and cost-effective, making it an ideal choice for coins like the 1 rupee, which started being minted in stainless steel from 1982 onwards. Another major force that shaped Indian coinage during this period was inflation. As the cost of living rose over the decades, the purchasing power of the smallest coins decreased significantly. Coins like the 1, 2, and 3 Pice became practically useless for transactions. People stopped carrying them, and shopkeepers often rounded off prices to the nearest 5 or 10 Pice. Recognizing this reality, the Reserve Bank of India decided to officially withdraw these low-value coins from circulation. By the 1990s, the era of the 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, and even 20 Pice coins had come to an end, as they were no longer economically viable. The introduction of stainless steel coins was a major turning point. The shiny, modern-looking coins for denominations like 1 rupee, 2 rupees, and 5 rupees became very popular and are still familiar to many Indians today. The 2 rupee coin, introduced in 1982 with the national integration theme, and the bulky 5 rupee coin, first minted in 1992, became mainstays of daily commerce. These coins were heavier and had a more substantial feel, reflecting their higher value. This period of change shows how a country's currency must constantly adapt to economic realities, from shifting metal prices to the subtle but powerful effects of inflation on everyday life. The 21st century brought further evolution to Indian coinage, with one of the most significant events being the demonetization of 500 and 1,000 rupee banknotes in November 2016. This sudden move was aimed at curbing illicit wealth and fake currency, but it had an immediate and massive impact on the demand for physical cash. With high-value notes gone from circulation overnight, there was an immense pressure on lower denomination currency. Coins, especially the 10 rupee coin, became critically important for daily transactions. People relied heavily on them for buying groceries, paying for transport, and other small expenses, highlighting the enduring need for coins even in a modern economy. This period also saw the introduction of higher value coins to bridge the gap in denominations. The bimetallic 10 rupee coin, first introduced in 2005 with its distinctive gold-colored outer ring and silver-colored center, became ubiquitous. In 2019, a new series of coins was launched, which included the much-anticipated 20 rupee coin. This new coin, designed to be easily distinguishable, is a 12-sided polygon, a dodecagon, and is also bimetallic, though with the colors reversed compared to the 10 rupee coin. The new series also included redesigned 1, 2, 5, and 10 rupee coins, which are visually impaired friendly, with features that make them easier to identify by touch. Beyond their use in daily transactions, Indian coins are highly valued by collectors. Commemorative coins, issued to mark special occasions or honor important personalities, are particularly sought after. These coins celebrate events like the anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi's birth, the Commonwealth Games, or the 150th birth anniversary of Rabindranath Tagore. Their unique designs and limited mintages make them prized possessions for numismatists. The designs on Indian coins are also a beautiful reflection of the nation's rich culture and unity. They feature national symbols, agricultural motifs, and scripts from various Indian languages, showcasing the country's motto, unity in diversity. From the British monarch's portrait to the Ashoka lion, from the complex Anna system to the simple Pice, and from bronze to bimetallic compositions, the journey of Indian coins mirrors the nation's own path. They are tangible records of India's economic struggles, its commitment to progress, and its vibrant cultural identity. Even as the world rapidly moves towards digital payments and cashless transactions, These small metal discs remain an important part of our economic fabric. They are not just money, they are storytellers, witnesses to India's incredible voyage from independence to its standing as a major global power in the digital age.